Let us know if you need any help.
Happy New Year.
What? We're back.
Merry Christmas.
And happy holidays past.
Feliz Navidad. Happy Festivus.
Festivus, yeah.
Yes,
For the rest
Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
a lot of other.
Festivus. Cheers to that. Cheers to
cheers
being
to that.
back here at Shared Universe Podcast Studios here in Red Bank, New Jersey, and Bellworks. And where else? Anywhere else? Ming? Anywhere
Ming.
else? Are we?
There's a Monmouth Mall as well.
Oh, nice.
I did not
Nice.
even know that.
Stay tuned.
By the way, I
stay
have to go
tuned.
here. We have to digress right away. What's going on with Monmouth Mall?
As if Ming owns Mama.
No, but he knows.
It's been in the works that they're going to renovate. They're tearing down half of it, not the half that the studio is at.
Thank God.
That'll remain there.
Very nice.
But they're going to make it. They're going to update it. It needs a store. It's a
Yes.
store need of an update.
Yes, it is. I worked there for the Express, Sony Theaters, Lens Crafters.
Merry-go-round.
No, never worked in merry-go-round. But you know what? Listen, we are here. We have exciting news. A lot of things that are overdue. But a lot to talk about.
Yes, we
So
do.
how were your holidays, brother?
They were very good. As you can see, I got myself a nice Christmas gift before we left for the holidays. We were here at our last little adventure here at the podcast studio, and I said, hey, I need one of those for the rest of the winter. And this has been the coolest, warmest hat. Cool because it's this. Warm because it's double insulated. And as you know, without any insulation of my own, I need to have this. So I'm wearing that and my and my
The shared universe.
and this was I don't know if this is a limited edition or not, but this was one of the cooler ones. If I may be so bold.
Yes, that is Bruce Lee inspired.
Yes,
inspired.
yes. What I was
my
digging
friends.
is
very limited. Very limited.
Yes, that was. When I saw it, I had to have it, only because not just because it has Shared Universe Podcast Studio on it, and it's a lightweight
Sweatshirt?
hoodie.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's got this like thin hoodie, right? But super cool to wear anywhere because it's casual. Like anytime I've gone out to dinner lately, whether it be Pascal and Sabine or Piccola Italia, which are decent, restaurants, very decent restaurants, right? One of which is Smith Group owned, our old partners in crime. I can wear this, and it's cool because people just don't know. They're like, "Hey, what's up with that?" And they're like, "Oh, check it out." And it's Bruce Lee with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Game of Death.
Game of Death.
Yeah, Fist of Fury, Chinese Connection. Yeah. all
Yes,
of them.
Game of Death.
Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, so Enter the Dragon is like my all-time fave. I mean, it's definitely probably for a lot of people's. But at the end of the day, Game of Death, unfortunately, when Bruce passes away, and then somebody has to wear a motorcycle helmet throughout the rest of the movie to fight Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh.
It's so bizarre, but I digress. So it has this really cool Bruce Lee inspired thing on the back with him like doing the nunchucks, in the suit that he wore there. I've over-explained that. Thank you.
It's okay. You can over-explain. Well, I've actually been places wearing Shared Universe, T-shirts or sweatshirts and stuff like that, and people are like, Ming Chen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want a podcast with him, or I know him, or that's awesome. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Listen, if you're gonna spend money and you're going to wear a logo, a brand, a label, at least for me, I'd rather wear one that supports something I believe in or friends of mine.
Yeah.
Dexter Dog is Shared Universe Podcast Studios. Shady
Out to
Dog
Your Shorts.
Pictures, Hang Out to Your Shorts, all of that stuff. And speaking of Hang Out to Your Shorts Film Festival, we have a lot of things. We have a website. We have an official
Cool new
website, and we have a petition to Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival alumni and attendees from the past. So, the very, very first thing we found out last fall that we didn't have a website.
Yes, inadvertently found out that we no longer have a website and we can't recover any of the stuff.
Yes, well,
on it.
I was on, this was over the summer, I was on the set of something, and I was speaking about our festival, and somebody was literally behind me listening, eavesdropping, and he said in my ears, "You guys don't have a website." And I'm like, excuse me,
What are you
yes
talking
we
about?
do.
Yes, we do.
And I checked and I'm like, no,
we don't.
I tried to log in and there was an issue. We contacted the hosting place and they fixed it right away. And I was like, whew, and I contacted that person. A website is your calling card. It's, your Instagram and your website, but
Yeah.
you can't be a business if you do not have a website, and Facebook just isn't enough. So
Yeah, so here, check it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, nice.
There it is. We are sharing. That is the website
Yes.
right there. It is beautiful. The date is incorrect,
yeah, the date is
Yes.
incorrect.
but that's the website. It looks great. So
Yeah, so we're going to work on that.
Well,
And
over
that's
the
the
winter,
crew.
yes, over the winter while it was created, that was a tentative date, but we
Yeah.
narrowed down the date, which now we know it's going to be April 5th and 6th, Friday and Saturday, big deviation.
Yes, because normally what we would be doing is making sure that it was Saturday and Sunday so we could do an awards ceremony at Porta. And Porta being the jewel in our little crown when we were doing awards ceremonies, because people just love that place. And it is a great place. It's just they've got a lot of stuff going on. So we weren't able to get that, secure that. So we had to think of other things.
Still,
and-
much love to the Smith Group.
Oh yeah, without a
Thank
doubt.
you.
They've been with us since the beginning, and I got to be honest with you, it's very hard thinking about not being in Asbury Park because we've been there since the get-go. So we really haven't been anywhere else. We have done Best of the Fest, and it was at this theater that we did Best of the Fest, and I think we had the best turnout we ever had for Best of the Fest. Well, we only did it one time, but at the end of the day, it was a great turnout, and I love this theater because it's close to a lot of things, and we were hoping the ambassador of Goodwill in Red Bank was going to be there, but of course I think he's going to be in Idaho or Iowa or one of those
Yes, Illinois.
Illinois.
No, he's going to be in
No.
Idaho.
Idaho? Yeah, Idaho that weekend.
In Boise? Or,
We're talking-
he's not listening.
He's like,
It's okay.
yeah, sure. Iowa, Idaho.
yeah, I'm going to be in Boise, Idaho
Okay.
for Gem State Comic Con. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay. You know
Potato
what?
is called, my friend.
I know.
Absolutely. I don't blame you.
But yeah, no. But we will get some info from our pal here because he knows a lot of people in that area, and we should probably hook up with either people at Jamian's or some local business, Red Tank or
Red Tank, yes.
Hopefully have people from Ross come down. Maybe get a keg of Ross or
Mike
something like that.
Zapsik, support these guys. Jane
Yes.
Soundbop Secret Stash. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome. I would love to,
Oh my
do
God,
something
are you
with
kidding
Secret
me?
Stash. And we don't really want anything from them, just
Well, a couple bucks and, maybe just bragging rights.
Just
yes,
bragging
he's our
rights, yeah.
sponsor. They're our sponsor. Yeah, I mean, look, half the time, it's a beautiful thing to have, beautiful cash flow coming in from a sponsor. Like I would just love it if we had some, philanthropist who said, you know what, I listen to you guys, you're wacky as hell, but you know what, I like the idea of arts and student films and films and just fun, right? So, I think it would be a good thing if someone just said, hey, I'm going to plunk down 10 grand. Now, do we expect that?
No.
Do we expect that from anybody? No. But at the end of the day, having someplace like the Shared Universe Podcast Studio, which has been on our little step and repeat,
Yes.
and some other things.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
Looks beautiful up there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It did. It is very cool to have that, and just to be able to say we're here. We do the stuff out of here. Now that was, of course, the other little one-trick pony that we're going to try to do. We're going to try to encapsulate everything that weekend on a Friday and a Saturday, and capture the whole thing with like, oh yeah, maybe we can have Ming come over and we can do some podcasting and this, that, and the other thing. Of course, you're going to be out of town, but
We'll forgive you this year.
Yep.
But you know what? I'm not saying that we're abandoning Asbury Park. You know what? It just so happened that a lot of things are happening in Asbury, as we were speaking about before we began the podcast. Asbury is very prone to flooding,
yeah,
and some of the
has.
venues, have been affected by recent floods, and one venue that we had last year may not even be there next year. So, this is kind of like a regroup year. We're the Jersey Shore. Hang Out to Your Shores
Yeah.
Film Festival is a Jersey Shore Film Festival. Ross Brewing is killing it.
Right.
And ever so selfishly, I have to tell you, I'm very happy that we're in Red Bank because
closer to Ross.
yes, a couple of straight train stops closer
Right.
to
From New York.
City.
Yes, from New York. Yes.
And for the first time, we're doing it Friday to Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
which lends itself to we got to be out of here, in a couple of hours because people have to work tomorrow, which
Right.
is what happened when we did our awards on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to have a set Friday evening, have a kickoff event.
Meet and greet kind of thing. Yeah.
At a location to be determined, and
Disclosed.
then Saturday have film festival / awards. Pretty much all day running. From Basie Center Cinemas
Get
in
that
White
down.
Street. In White Street.
Basie
Center.
Basie Center Cinemas, so that you don't get confused with the Count Basie Theater.
Yes.
Right.
Because that happened.
It has. It has.
Our Best of the Fest. People would call Count Basie Theater.
Right. Or show up there and say, "Hey, where's my film?" And we're like, "No, it's not there, buddy."
Yes, but yes, we're very excited about this new. So we have new location, we have the date set, and we have the website. Which big shout outs to Mike Harkins.
Yes.
At Hark Digital Designs. I've known this kid ever since he was like 9 years old, and
Wow.
he is brilliant. And he is motivated. He's one of the nicest, kindest people.
I can't wait to meet this guy. Yeah.
He's an not Uber. We used to say Uber before, but we can't say Uber now because we associate it with Uber. But he is an Uber professional. He's amazing. So if you're looking
beer
for a
geek,
website,
from what I
yes,
hear.
that too,
Right,
of
right.
course. We gotta love that.
Sure.
So if you're looking for a website, you got to reach out to Mike Harkins at Hark Digital Designs. This kid has a drone. I don't want to call him a kid. My gosh, he's in his 30s. Much respect, brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But,
I would say something over 19 is probably not a kid anymore. Yeah.
Yes, I don't know, man. And in the 21st century, kids.
Well, yeah. No, I do hear people say, "Oh, I know this kid," and I'm like, and I'll be talking to somebody in their 40s. I'm like, "Who are you talking about?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah, this friend of mine, and I've known him for blah blah blah." And they'll say how
40
old they
is
are.
the
Like,
new 20.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
And 51 or 52, which one am I? 52 is
Two.
the new 50.
And 58 right now is 58.
The new 60.
But
Yes. Yes.
don't push it up.
Yeah,
Man, I lose 10 pounds and I'm going to look like a new man.
absolutely.
just gotta
I'm hoping the
lose
same
that.
thing. I have to thank Diana. Diana, for my birthday, got me a gym membership. And as she would say, most people would take that as an insult. But knowing you, dude, I was so excited.
Now, where is it to?
Crunch
Oh, nice.
Fitness.
Over by her? Or by
East
you?
Brunswick, because post COVID, like the fitness routine just kind of
Yeah, I know.
fell by the wayside.
been doing a
That's-
lot of yoga
That's not a good thing.
Just been doing a lot of yoga.
Yes,
I gotta make it up with a little more cardio.
cardio and resistance. You got to do resistance,
Yeah.
brother.
Back on the weights,
Yes,
or start doing 100 push-ups a day or more, whatever. Yeah.
we absolutely should. So, because we have a new website, I have a petition.
Just went down that alleyway somewhere.
What?
Okay, go ahead. No. We just went down like some other sidebar. But yeah, all right.
We
cool.
always do this.
We're coming back.
Yes. Well, but because we have a website right now, and we lost all the information in our previous website.
True.
We are calling on all former or past attendees of the Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival. And if you could be so kind and lovely, Ed Shin, and share with us any pictures that you have. We'll make sure that we get them on our new website. They could, send them to Hotties Hiram, HOTYS, HIRAM @gmail.com. But bottom line, you can send it to any website that's attached to the
us.
Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival. And we would love to see your pictures. If you could send us a quick, who's in your picture. And if you remember, which year it was, that would be wonderful. We have, more than 10 years of great memories and great
Yeah.
people. I got to talk to our boy, CJ. He's got
Yeah, well, he just put something. I like potatoes.
he's probably gonna go there with you.
And pre-party at Ross. Yes, we're sipping on a little killer intellect right now, which is a beautiful description
of
of
BK.
a killer instinct. I have that killer instinct.
Yes.
DDH New England IPA, very tasty stuff, Northeast, and juicy tropical and hazy is what it is, and it is from Ross.
Yes.
And we also imbibed a little other half. I believe it's space broccoli, which is not easy to get. I mean, it was there at other half. We were there twice in the last 3 or 4 months. We were there. We did this killer run. And I have to say, I'm boasting right now because at the end of the day, this was such a cool thing. Wound up going to a Yankee game. Unfortunately, the Yankees lost. It was raining. That's why I'm saying they lost, because had it been sunshine, they probably would have kicked their butt. But anyway, we had a great day at Yankee. My boys, AJ and my son, Jackson, were with us. We went right from there over to Feta Sal, which was a killer barbecue joint in Brooklyn, and I probably already said all this before, and then we went over to Other Half, which oddly enough is Jackson's first introductory to a brewery. He didn't care because he didn't really think it was a brewery, because he was playing some board games with you two guys.
Yes.
And then we were there in, was it August or September, and then in December I was there, and I was also at Kings County Brewing Collective in December. KCBC, which is a very cool place. And if anybody gets a chance to get out there and check it out, that's cool. And then, of course, Other Half, and on Center Street is their main location, their first location. So yeah, but yeah, we're knocking a couple back. We'll be styling with this next.
Imprint beer. That is just a dessert in a can, pretty much. But listen, speaking of libations, not like brews, I want to take a quick second to give a big shout out to John Ross Kakoza and everyone at Ross Brewing. They've been amazing, not just to hang out to your Shorts Film Festival, but to a Shared Universe podcast studios from their inception. I saw the Ross logo before I ever tasted any other brew. Yeah. So this gentleman believes in a shared universe, and do they still do their podcast, Ming?
They've been a little preoccupied with opening a brewery.
With brewery,
but,
yes.
I think when it gets warmer, we're going to be podcasting from Ross Brewing.
Oh, nice.
It just makes perfect sense.
Podcast
Absolutely.
from Ross Brewing. Yes, we
yes.
have the technology. We can make it
better,
bigger, faster. Yes.
Never mind. Nobody under 45 got that reference.
Lee Majors, Steve
yes.
Austin. Man, barely alive.
Yes.
Okay.
So Ross Brewing has 4 new releases. They have Black and White Cookie, a pastry stout.
That's got to be tasty.
Yes.
I was hoping, much to my chagrin, that Ming might have had some of these killer brews here.
Yes,
but,
John.
I guess they're
he
too
has
new.
to have them here.
Yeah.
This is one of the places where they get broken.
Right. Yes.
Break
we could really kind of because that was my other thought, is at some point in time, if we don't just do it on the show here, that we get back to that tasting and reviewing kind of thing.
Yes. And we've actually discussed that, and we have a name. We're going to have another podcast for Ming in the future, but we'll see. They also have something called To the Moon, which is double dry hopped DDH NE IPA, Northeast IPA. Now they have another one, a 6.5 chocolate stout. It's called Love Reaction.
That sounds nice.
Oh yeah, it sounds Love Reaction, just in time for Valentine's Day. Smart.
Yeah.
And the one that I really, really want to taste is called Icebreaker Winter Warmer, which is a spiced winter ale, which comes in at a hefty
12%. Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, watch out, everybody. 12%.
Yes, we don't have that here, thank God.
Tonight would have been a tough call, but I would have enjoyed that. I'm sure that would have been cool.
No, yeah, that would have been an Uber night.
Bring Uber up again. Okay.
Yes, I did, and we have other news also, because I cannot. Of course, I lost it. Here I go. If Ming could be so kind. One of the films that screened at Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival, last spring, is a film from Georgia called Chipper.
Oh man, that was great.
It was an amazing movie. A gentleman who is ailing, and he has some things he has to say to his children, before the day comes. And it was just, it was shot beautifully. It was acted wonderfully.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was written just amazingly. I have a lot of LYs.
Yeah.
And it's won a lot of awards and accolades over its film festival run, which are well deserved. And it is now streaming on Amuleto, which is on YouTube.
I'm not familiar with that, but thank you for sharing that.
Yes, well, so
No, I mean, not familiar. I'm familiar with the film, of course.
we're
but-
very familiar with the film, and
Yeah.
it was an amazing film. And I'm glad, that they're, pushing along and chugging because it is a great film, and I hope to see stuff from them in the future
That would be
because
great.
they were great. But now everyone can catch their film on YouTube.com. Amuleto. You have to look at Omeleto.
So omelet. Oh,
Omelette. Oh, exactly. And speaking of O's, Christopher Orangi.
yes,
Oh,
yes. Who could make it tonight? We were hoping to catch up with him, and things got a little discombobulated with the weather and such like that. But he's working on some stuff. He's got some stuff, which is why we wanted him here.
yes. Well, I wanted to. I was kind of hoping he'd be here, but it's okay, Chris. I'm expecting that you're watching.
And if you're not, we're gonna figure out why.
Andrew
We're gonna
Froning.
ask you questions later.
Yes. Andrew Froning, and I hope I'm not butchering your name, buddy. That's just the way we've read it over the years, but we've never had to say it. Is it Froning? It's Froning. He posted, check out my boy Chris Orangio in an interview for the film Without. Special thanks to Wavestock for honoring our film. And it's just a great little feature. Stereotypeco.com. And there's an interview with Chris talking about, his family, his art, and music. Justin Bieber. Whatever.
Sorry, I missed that reference, but okay.
No, it's okay. You
You're gonna-
should have read the article.
Well,
it's
no,
great.
I think I saw it. It was been a while ago.
Yeah, no, I know, but
Because that film festival was in Staten Island, wasn't it?
it might have been,
Yeah.
yes. But Andrew just posted this, and
Yeah, no, that's cool, man.
I had to,
Yeah,
Chris deserves all the accolades. He's just such a nice guy.
yeah, very cool.
Diana goes, I can't believe you mentioned the gym thing. That's not all I gave you. Of course it's not.
Well, we don't want to really get into what else she got. I don't know if that's
Listen.
too personal.
No. We're not going to get into that. But
Oh, I'm
suffice to
sure she
say,
got you a couple
she's-
beers and some other
she's-
things.
She's amazing. She's
Yeah.
just an
Oh, no,
amazing,
no,
and
totally.
beautiful soul, and I'm just blessed. So thank you, baby.
Yes, and I've hung out with
Appreciate
you
it.
guys as a third wheel kind of guy, and it's been a lot of fun. It's always been
Yes.
fun hanging out.
Because we're fun.
Yes, you are. And you know what? This is not that wasn't working.
See, this is the thing. I'm going to take it to Ming. I want to. We've been blessed to hang out with Ming, and this has always held true. We're actually very chill people, and I've always believed that still waters run deep.
Yeah.
And I'm a big dork, but I could be fun.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
And
I wouldn't hang out.
Diana's
with you
the
if you weren't fun.
sweetest person, but she brings it. And the same
Mm-hmm.
thing with Ming. Ming is like mild-mannered Ming Chen. Clark Kent, working
just
for
gonna
the
say-
Daily Planet.
Reporter for the Daily Planet. Yeah.
But if there's a party that breaks out, he finds the nearest phone booth,
Spins around, becomes a
spins
DJ.
around, comes out with
karaoke,
blue tights and
Nashville.
and a cape, and exactly.
I think I've seen that picture somewhere around.
Yeah, it's
Oh
somewhere
no, he's
in there.
Aquaman in that picture, but okay, that's all right.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
blue tights, scales,
Sure.
shiny, glimmery scales. It's all the same thing, buddy.
Yeah. Superhero. All right.
Exactly. So now please write it down. Our film festival is April 5th and 6th. We hope to see you there.
Yeah. Let us know.
And we would like for you to click on our page and check out all we have. We have to update it with the new with the new date.
Yep.
We're gonna get our buddy Mike
Harkins.
Harkins to finally do that.
Mm.
And please go watch the film Chipper on Amuleto.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
You cool with all of that, brother?
I'm cool with it all, man.
That is freaking awesome.
I'm just a chill motherfucker.
Okay, now he has to insert money into the potty bank.
We don't have that anymore, do we?
Oh, the swear jar. It's so funny you mentioned that. I was looking for something in storage and I found it today.
And it's
And-
probably
Do you have anything in
filled.
it?
Well, we used it to pay rent.
Oh,
Pre-pandemic. So I'll bring it back.
Sure.
Reset
Nah,
it.
yeah. That's cool.
CJ Cullen would like to know the email again if you want to submit photos.
oh,
okay.
yeah.
is
And I'll put it here.
yes.
Go for it. What is it?
It's HOTYSHIRAM
Okay.
at Gmail. Yeah, I was talking via text with our buddy CJ Cullen earlier. You know, he says that they're not there. I don't think that they're doing Point Lookout anymore, but they still have their festival, Brightside Tavern. You know, which is good. We got to have him very soon because he's doing a lot of things with his students. You know, he's a film teacher in Middletown. Is he in North or South?
He is at Middletown North.
He's in Middletown North. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so
Should know that. I don't know why I don't know that, but I know that. But yes, now I know.
you know what it is North and South.
South,
Always
yeah,
gets
yeah.
It's
So
Frio Township, Frio Borough, Brick Memorial, Old Brick. You know, North, South, Tums River North,
East,
Tums
West.
River South.
Yeah.
Exactly. Tums River East.
Yeah. No,
There's not a Tums River West. Anyway, but no, we had a nice conversation. He was talking about Ming and Kansas City this summer.
That's correct. Planet Comic-Con, Kansas City, March 8th through the 10th.
Oh, March.
Come on out,
March,
guys. Come on
March.
out.
Oh, so
It'll
it's
be
not
amazing.
during the summer. That's in the middle of severe weather season. Oh my gosh.
In Kansas City.
I'm a severe weather
Yes,
geek.
you are. Geek.
You know, March, April, May. My gosh. If you do anything in the Midwest, March through May, buddy, not in April because we have the film festival, you got to let me know. I think Diana will forgive me if I want to go, you know, somewhere in the hopes that there's severe weather somewhere.
So that'd be the double bonus.
And speaking of severe weather, we're here in the Northeast at the Jersey Shore. And today was a pretty cold, snowy, rainy day.
Yeah.
And I don't want to harp on this, but there was a winter weather advisory earlier on. And it was allowed to expire because the winter precipitation went away. But once the precipitation went away, everything got very slippery.
Yes.
Very, very dangerous. And I thought that my commute up here today was a little bit hairier than my commute from East Brunswick down to work this morning.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. They need to fix and clarify what all those things mean. They either have to call it a winter precipitation advisory because winter weather, it may not be raining or snowing anymore, but winter weather is happening.
Oh, yeah.
Even Ming goes, "Hey guys, drive safely. It's
Slick out
slippery.
there."
It's slick out." You know, so that was my weather rant for the day. But Ming started it talking about Kansas City.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Exactly.
Want to
Okay, well,
check this out?
You let us know what it is that we're having, brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is Sticky Situation, a pastry stout collab with I don't know who they
Bolero Snort.
Oh, Bolero Snort. Okay. And it's bananas and cinnamon rolls. Okay.
Yes, and it's the thickest. You'll see. It's like engine oil. Yeah, exactly. I knew that would happen.
Nice. Yes.
CJ Cullen should have been here, brother.
Cheers.
We got to get him up here soon.
Yeah.
You know, maybe our next podcast.
Yeah.
We'll make it a.
And you're more than welcome to have some of this here, buddy.
I can't believe we almost let it pass, though. We have the most important news.
wow.
We have the most important news of the day.
How great this smells.
Oh, it smells like dessert, obviously. I just wanted to clarify something.
Dude, that's knocking me out. Tasty.
It is tasty.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I cannot believe that.
We were gonna.
So, the final deadline, the extended deadline
Ding, 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 ding. What?
for the Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival
Yes.
is January 20th, which is in 4 days.
Yeah. So get
So-
those films in.
If there are any filmmakers, local filmmakers, also web series filmmakers, documentary filmmakers, music video
Videos.
filmmakers,
I was just gonna say that. Yep.
because those are still, cortometraje. They're still short films.
Sure.
Submit to Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival via Film Freeway. And if you go to our, if you go to our Twitter page, our Hang On to Your Shorts Film Festival Twitter page, I think the pinned tweet has a little bit of a discount. Just an incentive, to have people submit. And our student films are always discounted.
Yes.
High school, are always the same price, and and college films are.
And
too.
again, the whole idea is that we used to do separate days, separate things for high school, college, student film type stuff. Now it's all in the mix. So you're up against
everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
But to be fair, often the young filmmakers are, they're amazing.
Oh yeah. No, we've been blessed with that, man. It's been
Sometimes when we're watching films, we go from one film to the other, and we don't catch the details until later. Because you watch the film and then you write down the particulars, who did it and everything. Sometimes we're mesmerized by a film, and then we go, oh, this is a student film.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, they knocked it out the park.
Crazy, yeah.
So that's a wonderful thing.
It truly is.
Yes. So listen, we wanted to keep it short and sweet today. So, we'll keep it short and sweet, but I just want to quickly run down. Ross Brewing has new brews. Oh, I also wanted to mention, we got a month for this.
Yep.
A month from now, it's going to be a Friday. February 16th is a Friday. And Ross Brewing has a karaoke night hosted by none only that, Ming Chen.
That's correct. Yes, come down to Ross Brewing. We'll probably start about 7:30, 8 o'clock. We did our first one back in December. Went very well. Everyone had a great time.
Cool.
And as people kept drinking, they also kept singing, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
Were there every karaoke session that you've done? Either people are just good, but there seems to be some people that are like professional karaoke.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. Yeah. John's wife, Susie Coco, is very good.
Really?
She's a very good singer. Yeah. But usually I host karaoke. This time I'm hosting and running it.
Oh,
I figured out how to run it, gentlemen. So, if all those complaints like, when's my song coming up? This guy's taking too long. Don't have to worry about that anymore because I run it. So, yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Usually, typically in the beginning, you got to get a little warmed up. So it was just me and CJ Collins singing
That's
Power of Love.
Blue Bayou.
Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me.
Yes.
We sang, we went
I love that song.
I thought
you
we'd
stand above me.
yeah.
Thank you for your rendition.
Hey. Yeah, it was fun. So if you get if you want to sing a lot, get there early because it fills up pretty quick. So, but
Yes.
I've done so much karaoke. I was like, wait, I know how to run this.
Yeah,
like a
nice.
champ now, right?
Yeah.
So make sure everyone has a good time.
The
So,
humility.
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
I never thought I would be running karaoke, so now I am. So
You've had karaoke battles. I remember
Yeah.
that time we were in Texas and we ran that battle against Brian.
Brian O'Halloran. Oh yeah, we.
I don't remember where.
Crushed
I
him.
don't remember where he was.
He was in Traverse City, Michigan.
Okay, yeah.
Not to belittle them. They run a great.
Nope.
And not to
great
be the
karaoke,
dead horse,
but-
CJ Cullen knows about this. Every time Ming Chen runs anything, the celebrities come out.
Yeah.
To
Oh
the
yeah,
karaoke,
we'll see if
which is
Brian O'Halloran's
freaking
free
awesome.
that weekend. He might cop. He might.
Yeah,
pop down.
cool.
celebrities. No, but I'm talking about Comic Palooza.
Oh sure.
You had the people from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You had
Yeah.
all other people that
Guys from Daredevil came down.
people that now
Yeah,
are on other films and Netflix shows, and I'm like, oh man,
Yeah.
should have talked them up then.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
But, it's gonna be a fun night. So come on out Friday, February 16th.
That is
Brewing.
awesome.
Let's go.
I
Let's go.
almost
Let's
forgot
go.
that. Almost forgot the date. We have 4 days to submit to the festival. Friday, February 16th is the karaoke with Ming Chen at Ross Brewing in Port Monmouth. Is it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
correct. Port Monmouth, New Jersey. Yeah. I
Yes,
believe.
right off of Route 35 or 36. I'm sorry.
And then some back roads you got to wind through. Yeah.
They're easy. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
It's a straight
It's
shot.
right by 36. I believe the address is 909 Main Street in Port Monmouth.
Exactly. New website, new location, new date.
That's about
And
us.
yes, and thanks
Switching
to anyone,
Submitted.
anyone that submitted. If you have pictures, please send them to hottieshiram@gmail.com. Special thanks today to my buddy AJ, my little man, who waited patiently and made minimal noise today.
Nice.
You know,
Because he's not sick. He's sick.
yeah, because he's finally not sick. That was his own quote.
Yeah.
To my buddy right here, Brian BK Kopack, Mello Lello, Chris O.
Yeah.
You know, listen, Rob Akampora.
Rob,
And
big game.
yes.
KP Burke. We haven't talked to KP in a while, but I've been watching American Loser whenever I get a chance. I love those 3-minute little clips that he does. They're freaking funny.
He is
And great.
hilarious.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, who else are you thanking?
Shared Universe Podcast Studio. Jen, Mike Zapsik, Kevin Smith, Brian O'Halloran. all those people who were on the show.
Yes, and I also want to send a special shout out to the people that are grading and reviewing movies.
Oh, yeah,
You
Jack
know,
Foley.
Orangio, Jack Foley,
Mm-hmm.
you know, my brother, you know, and a couple of other people. So
Yeah, we gotta get a sit down with your sister and
yes,
Dee Dee
all the
and-
people, absolutely. Those two ladies,
Mm-hmm.
Diana and Glickness, Ortiz, really, you know,
They had great ideas last.
great ideas and
We gotta
made it.
pick their brain again.
We got to pick their brains again, and as well as
Yeah.
this gentleman right here,
Yeah.
Ming, who's ambassador of goodwill for the Jersey Shore. You know, so
He's gonna get the key to the city soon.
yes. But listen, we kept it short and sweet today because I think that's the way it should be. Thank you guys until we
Yes.
meet again, and we'll be meeting very soon.
Yeah,
God
'cause
bless
we're gonna
you.
do this sooner rather
well.
than later. And I double his thing, the double heart thing, because I can't do it right now because it looks like crabs. But anyway, I don't have crabs, but if I did, they would look like that. So anyway, it's been great podcasting. Enjoy this.
Peace.
Peace.